Hi, Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Today we're going to have recorded video. So teacher record this video, okay, for our lesson today because I'm having appointment in the clinic this morning. So please watch this recorded video and try to understand our lesson today. Then later you can complete the activity in your skill hebat book. Okay. So later teacher will check. All right. On Friday I will check whether you already complete the notes and also activity in skill hebat book. Please follow the instruction that teacher already provided for you. Okay, so for our lesson today, we are going to continue with the lesson sound can be reflected. Before this, we already learned about how sound is produced and also sound travel in all direction. Okay, right. So in our previous class, we have learned that sound is produced from vibrations. Vibrations. Then we already watched a video before from Dr. Binox. Hopefully you already memorized them. Okay, how sound is produced and also how sound travel. Sound travel in all direction. So as we know, after the sound travel, okay, after the sound travel is of course it will hit something. It will hit something. It will hit smooth surface, rough surface, and also hard surface. So today we are going to look at what happened if sound if sound hit a hard surface. Okay, so our lesson today about sound can be reflected. Right, when the sound hit a hard surface, it will be reflected. Same goes to the light. Before this we learn about light can be reflected as well, right? So today we are going to learn about sound can be reflected. Okay, so sound can be reflected when it hit a hard surface. For example, if you look at this picture, okay, so if we clap, okay, then the sound will travel, then after that it will hit the wall, okay, the hard surface. Then after the sound hit the wall, it will travel back, it will be reflected. The sound travel back, we call it as reflection of sound. So sound can be reflected. So example of sound can be reflected that we used to hear, okay. For example, if you're shouting inside a cave, okay, you will hear an echoes of your sound. Why you can hear the echoes? Because the sound is being reflected. That's why you can hear the echoes. Not only in the cave. If you're standing somewhere, okay, somewhere quiet, okay, that have hard wall around it, okay, then if you shout, then if you can hear the echoes of your own voice, okay, that's mean the sound is reflected. ah all right, for example, you are in the living room alone, so your living room have a hard wall, right? Hard wall. So if you shout, you can hear the echoes of your own voice. Why? Because the sound of your voice is reflected. Why you hear an echoes? Because sound is reflected. Okay, so now we are going to look at what are the phenomenon that reflection of sound, okay, that we can learn about. There are few phenomenon, there are few things that happen during reflection of sound. The first one, we are looking at the echoes. Echo. Just now teacher already mentioned about the echoing sound when you are inside the cave or in the dining room alone, right? So as you can see on the picture, okay, when this guy is talking, okay, the sound wave of his voice will travel. Okay, will travel. Then his voice, okay, the wave of his voice will hit this brick wall, the red color brick wall. Then after sound hit a hard surface, what will happen? What will happen? It will be reflected. reflected. The sound will be reflected back. That is why we hear an echo. Okay, we hear an echoing sound because sound is reflected. Okay. First one, all right, phenomena of reflection of sound is echo. Second one is the ultrasound. Ultrasound. Okay, as you can see in the picture, we have a dolphin. We have a dolphin and also a small fish. So for your information, okay, ultrasound cannot be heard by our ears. We cannot hear them. Human cannot hear. But there are certain animal that can detect ultrasound wave. Dolphin, bat, okay, whales, they can detect the ultrasound. They can detect the ultrasound wave. Okay. For example, this dolphin, how this dolphin want to detect this small fish? So it will emit the ultrasound wave. Then after the ultrasound wave hit the small fish, it will reflect it back. Oh, so the dolphin know, oh, there's a small fish. There's a small fish in front of me. Or bat and also whales, they use their ultrasound to detect their prey as well. Okay, so this animal they can detect the ultrasound, but for us we human, we cannot detect them. Okay, that's why before this teacher heard a story, one pregnant woman is standing, okay, is standing in front of a pool that have dolphin, right? That dolphin can actually communicate with the baby inside the tummy. Because when the doctor in the clinic, when they want to check the baby inside the tummy, okay, they will use ultrasound as well. That's why dolphin they can detect the baby inside the tummy. Okay. So this is example of how bat, okay, detect this small insect in front of them or around them using ultrasound as well. Okay. So the bat will emit the sound wave, the ultrasound, then the sound will be reflected back to this bat. Okay, so they can detect there is an insect in front or around them. Okay, so this is example of ultrasound. Okay, ultrasound in human to detect the fetus inside the tummy of pregnant woman. Okay, so aside from detecting a fetus in the pregnant woman tummy, okay, ultrasound also is used to detect the organ inside the body. Okay, so, just now we already say an echo, right? Phenomenon of echo and also ultrasound. Next one, we are moving on to sonar. So, what is a sonar? Sonar is one of the technology that reflect the ultrasound just now. Ultrasound is a sound wave. So when the sound wave is reflected, we call it as sonar. Okay, sonar. So what is the function of sonar? To reflect the ultrasonic sound. For example, this ship, okay, this ship will relieve a ultrasound into the sea to detect what are the animals or object under the sea. Okay, so they will emit the ultrasound. Then after the sound reach the object, it will reflect it back. Okay, it will reflect it back. This reflection back we call it as sonar. Okay, technology that reflect the ultrasound to detect objects or animal in water. Sonar. So for the phenomenon of reflection of light, we already seen three example. We have echo, we have ultrasound, and also we have sonar. So this is the example of phenomenon of reflection of sound. Okay, so sound can be reflected when it hit a hard surface. Okay, so if you can see in your seesaw, all right, in your seesaw, teacher already scheduled the activity for you in your seesaw. For those who did not have the book, all right, for those who did not have the book, you can complete the activity in page 41 later in seesaw. But for those who have the book, please do the activity inside your book. As for now, can you take out your science practical book? You have to do these notes together with teacher because after this, you have to send your notes in Seesaw. If you didn't send to teacher, teacher will assume that you didn't do your notes. Okay. All right. So now open your science practical book as usual. We are going to write day and date. Okay. So today is Thursday. Thursday. Write day and date first. Okay. After writing day, write date as usual. 2nd September today. Okay, 2nd September, write the date. So these notes, please do it in your science practical book. Then send to teacher. Send to teacher here. Click add, okay, click add response. Then take photo of your notes. Then upload at this seesaw activity. Okay, if you didn't send to teacher, I will assume that you didn't do it. Okay, so the title for today, sound can be reflected. So this is the title for our notes today. Okay, sound can be reflected. So teacher want to do in form of mind map so that it's easy for you to do vision later. Okay, so first thing first, write sound. Okay, then if you want to decorate with circle or cloud, it's up to you. Teacher will do clouds. Okay, so if you want to do circle, it's up to you. So sound, today our lesson is about sound can be reflected. So you write here, sound can be reflected. Okay, sound can be reflected. This is what we are learning about in our science class today. Okay, sound can be reflected. So what are the three phenomena that teacher show you just now about sound can be reflected? The first one. What is the first one just now? Inside the cave just now. What is it? Echoes. Okay, the sound of our own voice is the example of sound can be reflected. Echoes. Okay, so teacher will put clouds here as well. All right, after echo, number two. Number two, the bat and also the dolphin and also the pregnant woman just now. What is that? Ultra ultrasound. Ultrasound. The bat, whale, and also the dolphin can detect ultrasound. Ultrasonic machine is used in clinic for pregnant women to detect the fetus, the baby inside the tummy. They use ultrasonic machine. They use ultrasound to detect the baby, to detect the movement of baby. Okay, so dolphin, whale, and also bat, they can detect the ultrasound. Okay, last one. Echo already done, ultrasound already done. The third one, so what? Sonar. Sonar is the technology where ultrasound can be detected when it is reflected. Ultrasound, after it hit a hard surface or an object, okay, the sound will be reflected. When the sound reflected, okay, when the sound reflected, we can detect the object. The dolphin, bat, right? Or the whale can detect the object or animal in the water. Or, okay, or the doctor can detect the baby inside a pregnant woman tummy. That's how it works. Okay, so the third one is sonar. So please make sure you have this note inside your science practical book. And after you're done with this note, take photo of your notes, upload in this seesaw activity. Okay, upload in this seesaw activity. Those who did not have the book, you can do this page 41 in your seesaw letter as usual. Okay, So this is the only notes that you have to do simple only in front of my maths only. Simple. Okay, so next one. Next one. After you're done with the notes, okay, now we are going to do our science practical book. Now we are going to do our science practical book. Oh, sorry. Now we have to do science skill hebat book. Sorry. Science skill hebat book. Okay, open your skill hebat book, page 41. Page 41. Okay, open your science skill hebat book, page 41. Alright, page 41. So the first question asking you, what is the property of sound that enables you to hear the sound of the school bell at the canteen? This one we have learned in previous class. When you're sitting at the canteen, how you can hear the school bell? How you can hear the school bell? Why? Because sound move in all what? Sound move in all direction. For example, that did just show you in the previous class when a dog when a dog barking, even though you are at different location in the park, you can still hear the sound of the dog barking. Why? Because sound move in all direction. Okay, so even though we are not at the same place with the observer, we can still hear the sound. Why? Because sound move in all direction. Okay, this one. What is the property of sound that produce echoes? Properties of sound, underline. Properties of sound, underline. Property of sound that produce echoes. What is it? The one that we are learning today. The one that we are learning today. Okay, so for question 2, question 3, okay, question 3, A, B, C, do all. Question 2, do all. Question 1, teacher already helped you. Teacher already give you answer. For question 2, 3, okay, A, B, and C, make sure you do all. We are going to discuss on Friday tomorrow. Teacher hope all of you already done with page 41, okay? Teacher don't want tomorrow, you will come to teacher, you will join the class tomorrow, you will tell teacher, teacher, I'm not done yet, page 41. You didn't tell me to do. Teacher already record this video, okay? Make sure you do number 2 and number 3, page 41. Do all question. Okay? So our topic today is quite simple about reflection of light. I'm so sorry I couldn't be with you today because teacher really had to go to the appointment. I've been waiting for so long to this appointment. I'm so sorry. I will make it up to you tomorrow on Friday, okay? Bye everyone. Assalamualaikum. Teacher hope you guys have a great day ahead. Bye. See you on Friday.